Oh shit, we live. I'm live. I'm live. I'm live. Yeah, it's 2019. Yeah, my brother stopped in to see me this morning. You know what I mean? Of course, you know he businessman and shit. You know what I'm saying? So his phone going off and shit. So wait for him to handle his business. Then he gonna introduce himself. You know. Yeah, a little more background into Excellent Dreams. You know, I reside in a little city called Cincinnati, Ohio. You might have heard of it.
The segregated ass place.
It's segregated. You think so?
Yeah. It's racist as fuck over here.
Damn. You be feeling this shit?
Yeah, but it can be worse though. It really can. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Oh man.
The only reason why I say it's racist is because
when the last time somebody called you a nigger and they said it like that and they with in they redneck voice, they neck was red and all that. They said you nigger.
Just the other day on the game system.
On the game system? No, you said we talking about Cincinnati, Ohio.
Yeah, he was in Cincinnati.
He was in Cincinnati?
Yeah.
White boy?
Yeah. I asked that nigga for his address once he said he was in Cincinnati.
You asked that nigga for his address?
Man.
That's
nigga.
Damn, that's interesting.
You wanna know why I call him that nigga? Because he was ignorant as fuck for him to even call me a nigga. So with that being said, a motherfucker real word of nigga is, in my eyes, an ignorant ass person. Ignorant ass individual. A motherfucker that just don't give two fucks, two shits about no shits, no nothings. Just fuck it. Don't if he and they gonna always be like that all the time. They ain't gonna have no friends, they ain't gonna have nobody to be around, nobody ain't gonna want to be around them because they gonna always just be on some ignorant ass shit. That's what I call a nigga. Because I mean,
I thought it was a difference between a nigga and a nigger.
Nah.
There's not a difference between a nigga and a nigger.
It is because at the end of the day, the word nigger is established for black people to communicate with one another. You know what I mean? And the shit done got out of hand because now not only do we as black people we use it, but it's disrespectful. And then not only just that, but now these white guys is using it and they thinking this shit cool. Like, what's up with it, my nigga?
Talking to me?
No, that's not a white boy be talking to you. What's up with it, my nigga?
Hey, because for 2019, like, I'm on my king shit.
Like,
you know what I'm saying?
I'm not a racist or anything like
that's what I'm on. I'm on my king shit for 2019. So people might say nigga, people might say Negro, but I'm on king. You know what I'm saying?
That's what and at the end of the day, that's what I
I'm on my Wakanda forever. I'm on my Wakanda forever shit.
Yeah, you tripping.
You know?
But that's what I think it is, though, at the end of the day, because the word nigga stimulates from a mountain, an island, something like Nigeria. You feel me? And then you break it all the way down, you go all the way to the tombs and all of that. There was what is it? I don't know what the fuck they even call them motherfuckers, like a Egyptian or whatever the fuck it was or some shit like that. But his name was Niger. You feel me? Which he was considered, I guess, a black person. I don't know, but I didn't even think it was no race at that point in time. I think it was just slaves and no slaves and
slaves and no slaves,
kings and queens and no queens. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think it was really even about color at that point in time, man. You know what I mean? I just think it was about more of who had more royalty and who had more of this in the system and what they was growing and developing at that point in time, way back then when the tombs and shit was going on. That's what I think. I don't know. And honestly, you talking to the wrong motherfucker because I don't even believe in this bullshit that y'all call a presidency or whatever the fuck this shit is. Like, when have you ever known for a president to be on social fucking media, tweeting, Instagram, and Facebook and all of that bullshit? Like, motherfuckers, and people be like, bro, you go vote. No, I'm not gonna fucking vote. You wanna know why? Because if you ain't did the history on the motherfucker you voting for, then why the fuck you voting for? Who the fuck is you voting for? This motherfucker gonna vote for terrorist attack all day long, and you voting for this dickhead out because he said this, that, and the third. Don't believe all the shit that you see on the front of the book. You gotta open that motherfucker up and see what's inside of it, dickhead. You know what I mean?
Here you go.
Stop voting for anything.
Hey, you just went off on a tangent of all sorts of shit, right? Check this out. Here's a little theory for you, and it's just a theory. You know, some people might agree to disagree, but here's what I think when it comes to life as a whole. You know what I mean? When I say life as a whole, just imagine right now the oldest person has lived to what, 119, maybe 120, you know?
I think it was 120 years.
So 120, right?
Yeah.
If we go back 120 years, right? Right? We go back 120 years to the 1800s. If the oldest person that's living is 120 years,
they didn't see
anything beyond that measure can all be reduplicated in terms of they're not even alive to tell it anymore. Like, you know what I mean? So truthfully, I believe the planet starts over every 500 to 700 years. If no one living is living long enough to, if no one is living long enough to verify anything that is written, then it can all be rewrote
again. You want to know something?
In a couple hundred years.
And I believe that because if you look, as you was growing up when we was kids and shit like that, like you know when it was Christmas outside. Like you know when Christmas came around. Am I right or wrong? Because it was snowing outside. It was snowing around in December.
I know, but what if you lived in Florida? Was it snowing in Florida always during Christmas? Like, you know what I mean? So this whole Christmas thing that was embedded into our heads at a young age, I would say is a Midwestern thing.
I'm talking about them as far as we're talking about science now.
Talking about science?
Yeah, talking about science. What you was just talking about the world, and you know, a person being 100 and some 20 years old. If you know what I mean, if how it can be rewrote to be something different. If they wasn't here to tell it, to let it be known, like, yo, nah, this ain't how it was always was.
This ain't how it always was, right?
So what I'm saying is, if you sit back and you think about shit sometimes, okay, you 38, I'm 36. Okay. So mind you, this is a young man. How old is he?
9.
He's 9 years old, right? He really don't even know what it feels like to actually know what Christmas Day was. Like when I say Christmas Day, I ain't talking about the day as in being the day. I'm talking about as far as being the world as how it's supposed to be. You go outside, it's snow on the ground. In December, it's supposed to be pictured. Yeah. When we was growing up, that's how it was always pictured to us because that's how we always lived it.
Right.
Now you look outside, Christmas then came around and gone. Now we still ain't got no snow outside.
Right.
So what I'm saying is, when we're talking about that shit right there, I think that they can do any fucking thing that they want to because how the fuck is it now? Is it January going into February, and we're now receiving snow? This is springtime almost. We're coming into spring.
Yeah.
So when we was growing up, spring was party, sun, and you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Beach and shit like that. But in spring now, it's cold.
Okay. I'm gonna touch deeper than that. Like, you know what I mean? Because what you said as a whole, it is real. Like, you know what I mean? But that's for listen to me. Listen where I'm going with it. That's for us here in the Midwest, where people who lived in Florida, where they always taught that. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah, in the movies it say Christmas is supposed to be snow outside, Santa Claus coming through the chimney and all of that. But I live in Florida. Like, you know what I mean? And we ain't seen no snow in umpteen years. And when we did, like, you know what I mean, it was just some specks of dust, like, you know what I'm saying? So my Christmas ain't never been like the Christmas that they tell in the fairy tales, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
because you live in Florida.
Because I live in Florida.
I ain't never seen snow in December.
Like, you know what I mean? So the now it's going into school and what they teach us or what they lead us on to believe in terms of in the 500-year cycle of what they want us to believe of what is reality. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's why I said you opened up Pandora's box. Like, you know what I mean? This is a conversation. Please chime in down below. Like, you know what I mean? Please like this video. Please comment if you want to hear more. But I think he opened up an interesting conversation, opened up Pandora's box in the world of possibilities of what is actually real.
I'm going to say something too. This is some seriousness, right? Like, a lot of people, like when you used to go to school, you know what I mean? They used to tell you, like, oh yeah, Christopher Columbus discovered America. Christopher Columbus discovered America. Now you got to sit back and think about that, actually. First of all, how can somebody discover something that has a name already? Discover means you found it, you stuck it, it's yours, you made that mark, that's your name. Like this fucking clothing line, right? Where the fuck is my stamp at? I can't find my stamp, goddammit. Where's the stamp? Well, I'm gonna find a stamp somewhere, but like the clothing line, Excellent Dreams, he founded it, he stamped it, it's his. That's discovered. That's what you call discovered.
And that's crazy. I'm looking around.
And all of this time, here we
go.
People have never even sat down to even stop to even think about what the fuck they was going to teach you in school. How can a man come and discover something that already has a name and people are already there?
Yeah, when I went and looked up Excellent Dreams, it wasn't out yet. No one had thought of Excellent Dreams before I did. And basically, when I say excellent dreams mean that why have a regular dream? Like, you know what I mean? A regular dream mean that it was regular, but an excellent dream mean that, man, I woke up the next morning, it was like, oh man, that dream was excellent. I can tell you what happened. This is what happened. And this is, you know, you can, it has more life to it, basically. Like, you know what I'm saying? Than just a old regular drink, you know? And that's where the premise came from. I had an excellent dream that I wanted to make rhinestone apparel, so I named it Excellent Dreams. Simple as that. Also, if you're watching me for the first time or you're not subscribed to my channel yet, please subscribe down below. I have tons of other videos. 2019 is definitely going to be big. Probably see a lot more of my bro if you want to chime in on the videos. He definitely has a channel as well, which he should be doing more videos. And
I'm definitely gonna be doing more videos, but my videos is gonna be a totally different view. I mean, you might catch me riding around, driving in the car or something. You might catch me just out, just doing anything. You wanna know why? Because I got a different aspect on life and how the fuck I want to live. I don't know about a whole lot of other people out here, but I live life like it's my last day, and I'm supposed to, because you never know when it's your last day.
Every day you got 24 hours to live. Just watch that movie. We watched that movie.
That will be coming up on excellent reviews.
That will be coming up on excellent reviews.
So,
we're gonna do reviews on 24 Hours to Live, Payday, another movie called Radius, another movie called Ride. We've watched tons of movies in 2019 already. Please subscribe to my channel. Please like this video, give it a big thumbs up, you know. Hit that bell to get the notifications for when I post new videos, because they coming.
Hey. And next time we're gonna talk to y'all about them operating system on the phones.